Today's video, it's a Let's Play video about It Came from the Desert. This was a MS-DOS game released by Cinemaware in 1989. It's kind of like a action role-playing type of game, like I guess like The Legend of Zelda or something. You can get the program here on this website. This game has different aspects of play. You could play in isometric mode like that. It's also a type of interactive type of movie where you have where you face people and talk to them and have access to dialogues you choose. It's also kind of like a first-person perspective game in some cases. And there's a driving aspect to it too. You could drive when you play the game Chicken with, I guess, the Hellcats. It's a very interesting game. It says 1990, but actually it was released in 1989. So you could download a copy here. We'll be doing it on the PC version, so select download here for the DOS version. You'll also need a copy of DOSBox. Select this one. You're going to be able to download DOSBox after this goes to 0. It just downloads automatically. You could download it and install it on your computer. This is a box for It Came from the Desert. Let's see. So let's play it. The first thing you have to do is when you have to configure DOSBox before you play it. So the way you can do this is by going to this computer, going to C drive, going to programs x86. It might also be here as well, but I think most of the times it's here for DOSBox. I'm going to select that. If you downloaded the new version, it's going to be here. For me, it's here. So I want to create a batch file. But before I do that, I want to go to here and go to the DOSBox configuration file folder. Type in AppData here, go to local. You should see DOSBox here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to create a machine. You want to open this in Notepad. Like that. And I want to make the machine now. That's what I want to select for my graphics adapter. 16 megabytes is fine for memory. This is a good scaler. I'm going to select 386. Price cycles for 7,000. The IRQ is going to be 3. 7 isn't going to work for sound, but it will work for music. We want sound as well. Anything you don't want, you could just comment it out by using the pound. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to mount my game. Let me download that. Go to my downloads folder. Create a directory called Desert. Go here. Put all my game files into that Desert folder, like so. Now what I want to do is I want to create a batch file. Before I do that, I want to save this. I don't want to save it now. I want to mount, select the point where I can mount the drive. Mount it there. Copy that. Paste. C:. Save. I want to save it as Desert.conf. Okay. Next thing I want to do is I want to code. So what I want to do is I want to start DOSBox, but I want to start it with the configuration that I created. So my DOSBox is here. This one. This is a file that I want to run. It's an executable file. Start. So CD here. I go to this directory. And I start this file. And I started with a configuration of Desert. Copy all that. Here. It'll be Desert.conf. This is the one that I want to start. Save as. Save it in all files. Desert.bat. Save it here. Now I should be able to run that file. Here it is. This is what I want to run. Type in desert /I. Start the game. We're going to select our settings. VGA doesn't work good. It has some graphical glitches. So select MCGA. Select keyboard only. Sound Blaster. Sound Blaster. Noise off. Run game. Start a new game, just click no and select no and press the space bar. So I gotta go to the volcano area. That's O'Riordan's Pub. Let's go get some gas first. Okay, now we got another hint. Go to JD's farm. Let's go to the pub first. Go to JD's farm first. He saw a gigantic ant. That's why he was screaming. You have to take out the antenna for the ants to take them out, like that. Weapon, press the space bar and select. I'm going to select dynamite. You could select air support later in the game. So what I'm doing now is getting evidence that these gigantic ants do exist. So let's go here and see what's here. Abandonware. If you fail to take out the antennas of the ant and take it out, then you will get injured and you will end up in the hospital. And you do run out of ammunition. I think this game was a cult classic. I first played it back in 1990. I got a copy of it at Electronics Boutique. I think it came with about 3 discs or something. Okay, so I got more evidence. So next thing you have to do is you need to go to the lab here to give the evidence to the professor. So basically your job in this game, what you have to do in this game is warn the mayor so he could declare a state of emergency and use the state's resources like the National Guard to fight these ants. And ultimately you have to find out where these ants are nesting, and you have to go into the ants' lair and kill the queen. So place high explosives in the tunnel where the queen ant is at before it's too late, before all the ants fly all over the world and the world becomes a gigantic ruled by the gigantic ants, or the giant ants. That's all there is to it. So I hope you found this helpful if you want to play this game. You can save the game here. Yes, there's no way to exit the game, so you just have to turn the machine off, basically. And there's many different types of scenes in this game, so I like this game because I really like it came from the desert because there were so many perspectives for the game. Here's a knife fight scene. It's like you're in your own you're in this environment where you can do, where you're free to do what you want within this environment, within the town of Lizard Breath. This was kind of like a new type of game, kind of like an action adventure role-playing game. Had many aspects to it, which was interesting at the time. That's it for this video. If you liked it, you could share it and thumbs up the video. And thanks for watching.